The Sadistic, Baron von Klaus, directed by Jesus Franco, released in 1962. We see a old lady dying. To distract themselves from the sadness, they drink beer in the kitchen, and they play the guitar, and there's one guy playing the accordion, screwing everything up for everybody. That was forbidden in 1962. We find out that these drunken men can't afford a car. They can only afford a horse and a carriage. George Roland starts to lose hope that his grandma will survive. The emotional acting here is very good. So they bury her in the snow, and this is something that everybody in the town has to deal with, even people that probably didn't know her. We see Howard Vernon at the funeral. This is the first time I've seen him have emotion and not play Dracula and just look scary all the time. He's actually acting like an actual person in this film, and it's really interesting and he's good at it. Next, we find out that George Roland is a villain in this movie. He has a dungeon where he takes people. The atmosphere of the dungeon is really scary and gothic. It's very good. Next, we have another fun atmosphere music scene that is a lot shorter than other Jesus Franco films. We get our first hint of Howard Vernon being suspicious of George Roland when he's playing the piano. He doesn't want George Roland spying on him. We see the maid is crying because she doesn't get to cook for the funeral. All she gets to do is dust and clean. And this movie is very good at focusing on each character's role in the funeral. Next, we see George Roland starting to become more evil as he steals stuff from the house, and he manipulates bartenders to lie about what's going on. George Roland is very good at acting in this scene when he's sympathizing with the death of this woman's mother, and he's very good at acting like he actually cares, and he's very manipulative in this scene. So she starts walking around, feel like she's being followed, and I like how they show him as just a shadow. This movie is perfect for black and white. So George Rollins takes her out of her bed, and again, everybody in this movie is very good at acting. She's good at trying to fight back, but she can't fight back against him. Everybody hears about what's going on, so they start grabbing pitchforks and torches, and George Rollins is very good at being manipulative, so they don't quite find out that he's the person kidnapping people quite yet. George Rollins is manipulative enough to convince Howard Vernon to give him a tour of the tower. George Rollins starts to get really evil when he makes out with this woman, but that is just a way to manipulate her so he can take her down to his dungeon. They make out for almost 3 minutes, and he's convincing and into it the entire time. He is an amazing actor in this film. So he takes the woman down to a dungeon and starts whipping her. This is a very intense and scary scene that goes on for like 7 minutes, and it's terrifying and captivating the entire time. The movie ends with everybody going to scene the crime and taking George Roland away. So that's the Sadistic Bear Von Claus. This is a brilliant movie, and every piece of dialogue is different and interesting, and it's connecting to George Roland being manipulative with all the characters so they don't find out that he takes people to his dungeon. This is a great film, one of Jesus Franco's best, up there with the diabolical Dr. Z. Highly recommend it. You can find it on Plex, free online.